Hello, welcome to you. Now, as you know, we get oodles and oodles of letters sent in to us, and we do try our best to answer them all, but believe me, we will. But I'm really thrilled this week. This sheaf of letters has arrived from some children at St Albans Primary School in Tremorfa in Cardiff, and I just want to read you one or two of them. I think you might like this one. In Year 6, we have been playing Countdown. I find the game great fun. I think you should have a children's version of Countdown. I would also like it if you told Carol to slow down a bit. Phew. Phew. P-H-E-W. Then it goes on. I think that when you talk, you should stop. Because the Welsh don't have a sense of humour.
Is that what the letter says?
Yes.
Ooh.
I think the whole country doesn't have a sense of humour when I talk.
Well, no, that's because...
Anyway, this lovely lady, Jade Venable, says, I think the show is good, but could you give the contestants 1 whole minute, because it's over before I can sit down. I hope the show will go on and on. Isn't that nice? There's a whole lot of these. We might read a few as the days go on.
Okay. It's lovely.
Anyway, what we all love, of course, is a new champion. And have we got a new champion for you? We certainly have. Here he is, a brilliant new champion and a good challenger. We don't know how good he is yet. We'll find out soon. But champion Douglas Smith, challenger Ian Forbes. Welcome, Douglas and Ian. Yes, it was Douglas, who's from Glenfarg in Perthshire, and he disposed of Andrew Lucas, of course, the young driving instructor, who did very well indeed. He was on the conundrum. That's a tightly fought game, of course. Anyway, Andrew, with his great record of wins, is on number 2 seed, and you'll see him in the quarters in December. Anyway, so well done, Douglas, in the champion's chair for the first time. Taking on a fellow Scot. Ah, yes, Ian Forbes from Bear's Den in Glasgow. Ian's married to 2 grown-up daughters. He enjoys playing bridge and collecting seashells. As a retired bank manager, Ian is, of course, planning to give a good account of himself. So we say good luck to Ian Forbes. Now, on her debut in a dictionary corner yesterday, our G of the D beat our contestants with the 7-letter word divests. Divest, of course, in this context meant to remove one's clothing. So hoping to outstrip our contestants and help perhaps get them off to a flying start, it's Rachel Heyhoe-Flint with OUP's Susie Dent. How was it for you yesterday, Rachel?
I can't see a thing. I'm blinded by your tie, actually. Are they teddy bears?
No, they're ice creams.
It's all those 42
ice cream seller's jacket,
flavours.
and they have an ice cream tie to go with it.
It's very smart, yes. I must say.
Sent in by a viewer from Surrey. So thank you, viewer from Surrey. You know who you are, but I won't embarrass you by saying who you are. Thank you very much. Okay, Douglas and Ian, may the better Scotsman win. Here we go, Douglas.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you. Richard's the Mr. Whippy of Channel 4 today. Lovely. C.
And another.
P.
And a third, please.
C.
Vowel.
E.
Vowel.
U.
Consonant.
D.
Consonant.
Y.
Vowel.
O.
And a final consonant, please.
And a consonant, thank you. And G.
Yep, and the countdown starts now. And time, please, Douglas.
5.
5 now then, Ian.
6.
6. 5 from Douglas.
Coped.
Coped for 5. 6 from Ian.
Occupy.
Occupy. Occupy. Coped. Yep.
We managed the same, but well done, the first man.
Yeah, you occupy.
Yes, occupy.
Occupy, yeah. Fine. Well, that seems to be the limit here, chaps, so let's move on now to round number 2. Ian.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you. Oh, dear. Z.
And, whoops, a second one, please.
R.
And a third, please.
And T.
Could have a vowel.
You may. I.
And a second one.
E.
A consonant, please.
Subject today, tie. B.
And a vowel.
And a vowel.
Yes, please.
E.
Another consonant.
Y.
And the last consonant.
And another one, thank you. Tay beads.
Yeah.
S.
Okay, thank you, Carol. Here we go. Round 2. And Ian.
6.
6. Now then, Douglas.
6.
6. Ian, 6.
Tribes.
Douglas.
Berets. B-E-R-E-T-S.
Berets. Berets and tribes we have.
nice,
6
yeah.
apiece there. We'll just look at one of those. That's the one we're looking at. Berets. Tribes also. Rachel.
Oh, being such a great cook, as you recall from yesterday, if you squirt lemon into something or other, it makes it zestier, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
Is that
and
right?
that's fine for 7.
You can
yeah.
come round and try my cooking any time then.
Thank you.
Good.
not
Yes,
sure
nice
I
that,
will.
actually. And good to use the Z as well. Well done. Zestier is there. All right, well, you're off the mark, Douglas. Good for you. You're 6. You're 12, Ian. And you're on the letters game, Douglas.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Douglas. M.
And another, please.
W.
And a third.
Producer's initials. N.
Vowel.
A.
Another vowel, please.
I.
And a third.
O.
Consonant.
T.
Consonant.
S.
And a final consonant, please.
Another consonant. And M.
And off we go. Round 3. Yes, Douglas.
6.
6. Ian.
5 only.
5 only. Now the 5 then.
Moist.
Moist. 5. Douglas.
Maison. M-A-I-S-O-N.
Maison. It'll depend whether it's naturalised into English as to whether or not it can be allowed. That's the French word, obviously, for house, and I don't think it's going to be in because the number of British words we have to get in, and it's not. Bad luck. Nice word, but
No, it's
not
pity,
enough.
because when you think one of the most obvious, most common words, everyone knows the French for house, and yet some French words are in, aren't they?
Yes, they are. But maison, we don't, unless it's the name of a restaurant, for example, we don't
Yeah.
actually use it in
Not a sort of
current
anglicised
English.
French
No,
word, is it?
It's not
No.
naturalised.
But could we use maisonette if there was enough
Absolutely.
space on the screen?
Maisonette would be fine, that's a good point, because that is naturalised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to go back then, moist gets it. So well done, Ian. Surprised to you, you've got the 5 with moist. Now then, Rachel.
This is Susie's bit of genius here.
Well, we saw woman, Rachel spotted that straight away, but you can actually have womanist, which you can see there on the pen cam, which is a black feminist, American term, and that's fine for 8.
Okay, well, points there were said to Ian. So you're on 17, Ian. Well done. 6 for you, Douglas. And let's see what the old bank manager here, retired bank manager, chooses for his numbers, please.
1 large number, Carol,
Yes.
and 5 small ones.
And 5 small ones, thank you very much. All right, let's see what we have. 6 and 1, 4 and 5. Then we have 2 and 50. It's always a nice one to have. And the target's 937.
937, gentlemen. Here we go. 937 Ian.
938.
Well, that's one away, so who knows? Now then, Douglas.
940.
Ah, okay, so 938's nearer. So Ian, chance for you.
5 times 4
Yep. 5 times 4 is 20, obviously, yes.
minus 1
Minus the 1 is 19.
times 50
Multiply that by 50.
should be 950.
It is 950.
2 times 6 is 12,
2 times 6 gives you 12.
and deduct that from
Yep, and that gives you 938.
Okay, one away, 7 points. Or as we say in our maison, point. Qu'est-ce que tu dis, ma chérie?
Darling. No, I haven't got it spot on, but I know that I can. It's there somewhere. Definitely.
Okay, well, never mind. We'll give you points to you, Ian. That's 24. And that's halfway point. I'll just read another quick little letter before I get to you, Rachel, because I just love all these. This is from Daniel Escorio. Dear Richard Whitley, all right, I know who I am. Me and my classmates in class always play a game of Countdown, and sometimes we watch it at home. Also, we've seen the show in class. But please don't go blabbing on about things. It gets real boring. But I still like the show. Yours sincerely, Daniel. P.S. Do try a little harder on your jokes. Oh, the mouths of babes and sucklings. Do you have this trouble with kids, Rachel?
Yeah, it's amazing what you can learn from children when you're perhaps coaching cricket. And I remember coaching our son's prep school cricket team, and it was indoor Easter time, so there was this little lad who was going to be the fastest bowler in the world, and he was about 4'1" and nothing stone wringing wet, and he took his run up from the back of the sports hall. And you know how bowlers, even if you know nothing about cricket, they just sort of run up towards the wicket, then they deliver the ball at full flight. But this little lad kept running up to her, and then he'd go and then he'd bowl the ball. And I thought, this is a bit peculiar. You don't ever see this in televised cricket. So I stopped Charles halfway and I said, why don't you just start at the back of the hall, run through, deliver the ball, and on it will go. I said, why do you go? He said, well, I practice at home with my dad, and halfway up the lawn we have a cherry tree. So my coaching tip was cut the cherry tree down and you'll become a better bowler.
Okay, we'll draw stumps for a moment, but it's only the drinks break, so we'll have a drink of usual stuff. And we'll be joining you again in part 2. Well, I hope you'll be joining us, frankly. See you soon.